So congratulations on the success of the series. I mean, this has been huge. It's only been around for a few years, and you went from Chicago Fire to Chicago PD. Now you're starting Chicago Med. What really led to the inspiration of the start of the whole show when it started with Chicago Fire?
Well, Dick Wolf and NBC wanted to make a show about firefighters, and we came on and we came to Chicago. I used to live here, so we said Chicago is the kind of place we want to shoot the show. It's has a great fire history. It's a beautiful place to shoot. And so we just came here and spent time with firefighters, and we met some great ones and heard some great stories, and the show kind of evolved from there.
Yeah, it felt like there was a dearth of America's Heartland shows on TV at the time that we did it, and blue collar workers and the firefighter service. It's just heroic stories, so we got lucky.
And are the stories that are shown on the show, are those based off of real stories that have happened in Chicago?
Almost all the stories are real. We use our technical advisors. All of our writers spend time in Chicago. We obviously shoot everything here. Our technical advisors come to Los Angeles at the beginning of every writing season, and we sit with them for a week and we pick their brains and they tell us stories. And quite honestly, we can't make the stuff up that really happens here.
And have you gotten feedback? I know you're working with people in the field right now, but have you gotten feedback from professionals in the field, on what their take on the show is, if it seems real to them?
Yeah, the best emails you can get, or even letters we'll get, are from firefighters around the country who say that a particular storyline really touched them, or it was so real that it moved them, and everybody seems to think we're doing the fire service a nice turn, so that's nice for us.
And what are there plans for the future? Something that we have to look forward to, because you're just launching Med now. Are there more plans to look forward to with the series in the future?
You mean more series? I mean, there's always plans to take things as far as we can take them. 3 series is more than we ever dreamed, obviously. Even just getting PD up and going after fire was a big step for us. So, it's one day at a time now. Let's just hope Med connects with people. It's a great show. It's just a matter of the audience finding it and deciding whether they like it or not. I'm pretty sure they will.
We're doing Chicago Writers next, and then Chicago Hollywood Reporters. And then we're going to do...
Are you available in 2017?
Yeah, I'm always available.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of really great things about having a series that are connected to each other. But what are some of the challenges about trying to bring all 3 shows into one, and yet still have their own things that make them special?
Well, the hardest part is scheduling the episodes, because NBC will move an episode one way or another way, and we have storylines that cross between all 3. And then just scheduling the actors, because they're working on one show, and then you have to figure out how you can get them for an hour on another show on the same day. It's not easy, but it's really fun for us, for sure.
The crossovers are complicated just in terms of storytelling. Especially if we include SVU, just because physically it's in New York and those writers are in New York, and so it's just a matter of all of us figuring out how we're going to tell a story and what's just the process of writing that story, and then flying actors back and forth and crew members and stuff. It's complicated, but it's worth it.